Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and we're here to find out today, what do people want to tell you but are afraid to tell you? Now, I have no idea what sort of energy I'm going to pick up on today. However, I'm going to try my best to just keep it very neutral. It's not necessarily a romantic reading. It's just anyone that pops up. I think it's just a majority of people. The timelines could also, did I say timelines? The timelines could also differ. So this could be based upon what's currently happening in your life, or it could be based upon past or future. But regardless, I'm just here to pick up on whatever energy comes up. Please keep in mind, sometimes my readings will resonate and sometimes they don't. Try your best to trust yourself and use your discernment in order to choose a pile, because there are times where I do want to help you guys out, but then again, it just depends on the energy. Sometimes your energy pops up, sometimes not. That's why it helps to subscribe, so I can pick up on that energy a lot more easier than most. Okay, so or most of the time at least. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there was anything else I was meant to say. I know I usually do the shout outs to my other channel and to my friend Jack, but I'm trying my best to keep this video not very short, but just avoiding it to be 1 hour long. I will laugh if this ends up being 1 hour long, because I do talk a lot. But my battery's running low, so I can't afford to do that. And I just had this urge to do this because I feel like, tomorrow I'm not gonna have the time to do it. Maybe not. We'll see. If I have energy, we'll see. But yeah, we have 6 piles today. Pile 1 is the otter and the cattail, which is peace. Pile 2 is the hound and the pear, which is loyalty. Pile 3 is the cayman and the poppy, which is dreams. Pile 4 is the ram and the dahlia, which is determination. Pile 5 is the possum and the peony, which is bashfulness. And then pile 6 is the fox and the ivy, which is adaptability. Okay. Okay, so go ahead and make your choices, and I'm gonna start. All right, 2, 2, 2. Let's make it a synchronicity. Pile 1. You guys chose peace, the otter and the cattail. Okay. I didn't really channel many cards today, only because I wanted to try my best to rely more on the intuition, because I feel like the more cards are there, the more conflicting the message gets, and then I get confused, and then I start channeling random stuff, and I don't know if it's anything to do with the reading. But if it's like less cards, then there's more to go from. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands, which is fire sign energy. I was about to accidentally say Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but I meant Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So it could be that there is water energy here, even if it's not coming up in the cards. Okay, we have the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy. That's Earth. And then we have Unite. Okay, so what do people want to tell you, pile 1, but are afraid to tell you? I'm definitely getting a lot to do with time. Okay, a lot of people enjoy your company, pile 1, and I'm getting you're not really the type of person that may, go out of your way to spend time with a lot of people in general, due to what's the word I'm looking for? Life commitments, life responsibilities. So, you may have a strenuous job, or you could have children, or you could have just a lot going on. Some of you could battle through a lot of phases where you just want to be alone, or you just get drained easily. Regardless of the reason behind it, you don't have as much time to share with your loved ones, with your friends. And what I'm getting is people would love to tell you to make time for them. Okay, that's what I'm getting. People wish that you would make time for them, that you would actually say, hey, listen, I know I'm busy, but I'm going to squeeze you in on this day. A lot of people would feel honored if you could do that, but they feel a little bit, okay, well, this is the kind of wording we use in the UK. So I don't know if you guys, I don't know if it will make sense to people who, well, especially if English is not really your native or your strongest language. But I was about to say, it makes people feel beggy, if they were to, because sometimes where I come from, a lot of people, you say like, oh, why are you being such a beg? As in like, why are you going over the top to be close to me, sort of thing. Like why are you acting so simpy, if you will? people would actually want to tell you, hey, listen, pal one, I know you're busy, but I really, really love your energy. It would mean the world to me if you could spend time with me. So I'm getting a lot of people want your time, but they don't want to tell you that because again, they don't want to come across like they're really like they're on their knees for you or they're simping for you. Okay. People also want to tell you that you bring them a lot of solace. Like when they're in your energy, they actually feel like everything makes sense. Their life is on point. Their life could be like they can get their life together basically. I don't know what is wrong with me these days. I feel like I'm making a lot of word vomit randomly. Okay. Yeah, a lot of them would say that when you are present, they feel like everything is a lot more stabilized in their life and they suddenly have all the answers. They suddenly know what to do with their life. I don't know if you guys are the mother or the father of the friendship groups or the people around you, but for some reason people feel like you are the glue that holds things together. And when you make an appearance anywhere, people are genuinely enthusiastic. People are genuinely happy to know that, oh my God, Pawan is here, because Pawan rarely makes an entrance. I'm getting people just really want your time, okay? You bring them a lot of peace, okay? I'm also getting when it comes to relationships or even just friendships overall, people want something a little bit more committed with you. So even if you are the type of person where you date casually or you're in talking stages or you could be single, a lot of people wish that they were in a relationship with you. Like they would want to let you know, like, part one, like I really want to take you seriously to the next level. Like you have a lot of people who are secret admirers for you. But I'm also getting in friendships, people wish that you had something a bit more established, because you could be like a distant friend where, you know, you may have a lot going on, so you don't have as much time to connect with everyone. Some of you may not even have social media. You may just be watching this on YouTube, but maybe like you don't have a YouTube account or an Instagram account or whatever it may be. And people just wish that you guys had some sort of more established friendship or connection so that they feel like they could keep in touch with you. If you're the type of person that doesn't really keep in touch with people, I'm getting these people, they don't take it personally, but it still hurts their feelings. Okay, so these people really wish that you would make the time to dedicate to them because they feel like you guys are busy, and it's like it's coming across to them where, like, I'm getting you make people have like a little bit of a conflict in their mind about you. It's like a part of them understands that you're busy, but then the other part of them feels like, oh, if they wanted to, they would, kind of mentality. And I feel like a lot of people who need you, they could be struggling in their life at some point, and they feel like you have all the answers. So when you don't make time for these people, they feel like you've abandoned them, even if that's not what you're trying to do. But they don't hold it against you though, because I'm getting these people are more rational thinking. They're like, okay, well, Pawan is really busy. Pawan is not ignoring me to hang out with other people. They're just really busy. They're ignoring everybody, so I shouldn't take it personally. But I'm getting more so relationships wise, people do want to enter some serious partnership with you, but your standards are very high. So you may not give everyone the time of day. I feel like you guys would give someone the time of day if you recognize someone who you deem to be as a catch. You would make the time for them. If you feel like that's my soulmate, you would make the time for them. But until then, like with you, it's like hustle and grind mode, okay? A lot of people actually want to tell you that they find you very attractive, okay? With the Queen of Wands, she's a very independent, attractive, highly protected person. Also a very confident and creative person. So people want to tell you that you are very, very confident, and that alone is attractive. I'm hearing self-respect, self-love. Because you have high self-esteem, or you may come across that way. Some of you may not feel that way, but the way you're coming across to these people is someone who knows their worth, has high self-esteem. You are seen as very attractive. And I'm getting for some of you, you may not be everybody's type, but for some reason you become people's type. Like, so there's some people that may be like, say for example, oh, I may like women who are, or men who are blonde with green eyes, for example. But then you may have curly hair, and you may have ginger hair, and you may, you know, be very different. Your eyes may be, I don't know, blue, or your eyes may be brown or gray, and it's just different to what they're used to, but then they end up finding you attractive anyway. Like, you are the type of person that would change somebody's type overall because of how you carry yourself. I think I wrote a comment somewhere on Instagram, and I think it was under Sadia Psychology. She's a woman who talks about dating and how to find the right person for men and women. She does it aimed at both genders, and basically like she said something like, oh, beauty, like a pretty girl, when you're a pretty woman, you can get anything you want. A pretty woman can do anything, and she can, all about pretty privilege and stuff like that, which is true to some extent. But then I also looked under another video of two women talking about how, oh, I don't think that's true, because there's so many women who are considered ugly, and I don't agree with using that word, but hey, there's some women, yeah, they say there's some women that are considered ugly, whatever that means. And for some strange reason, they get the princess treatment. They get treated like royalty, and these men do anything for them, and yada yada yada. And I think this is my theory. Again, I'm not to come across like, oh, I know the answer to that. But in my opinion, I think that comes more from, well, first of all, beauty is an eye beholder. What you find ugly may be found beautiful to someone else. Like, there's no such thing as this person's pretty, this person's ugly. It's all about perception, right? However, if we're talking conventional standards of beauty, like according to society, they're basically saying that, oh, the ugly women somehow always get the best men, etc. But in my opinion, I think it's more to do with energy. Like, when someone loves themselves and someone pours into themselves and they're very confident in who they are, they're very authentic, they are attractive to everyone. Like, everybody will find such a person attractive. There's the way they carry themselves. So everything about them just magically becomes even more beautiful, in my opinion. So I think that's what it is sometimes. But let me not digress. The point is, everybody finds you very attractive. Even people who initially, you're not their type, you become their type. I heard sophisticated. So some people would also tell you that, they find you really sophisticated. But the thing is, the reason why this is all coming up is what they want to tell you but don't, is because they assume you already know. They assume that you know your worth, you know exactly how you come across. So for them to tell you this, it would make them come across as simpy, beggy, or they would feel like they would inflate your head even more. Okay, so it's almost like, I don't know if they're trying to humble you guys, but they don't tell you because they feel like, oh, you already know. You probably get told this all the time, so there's no point of me adding to it. That's what they want to let you know. But yeah, with the Unite card, a lot of people want your time. Okay, people want to be in your presence, and they feel like you don't have enough time to share with most people. Okay, but that's what I'm getting for part one. It was actually really positive, and I don't want to come across as those people who are very have a very overly optimistic view of life, because of course I do acknowledge the bad and the negative. I try not to dwell most on that. However, it generally just didn't come up for you guys part one, so maybe you guys have just been keeping to yourself out of trouble, so you're not trying to ruffle any feathers. But I'm going to move on to the next pile. So pile 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm loving the synchronicities, pile 2. Okay, we have the Hound and the Pair, which is loyalty. Okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles with this Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have more Earth energy with the Knight of Pentacles, and we have I'm busy. So yeah, I did tell pile 1, and I'm going to tell you guys as well. I didn't really channel many cards because I want to rely more on intuition, generally what energy I'm picking up on. Okay, so what do people want to tell you, pile 2, but they can't? Okay, people want to tell you that they okay, don't take this the wrong way, because it's not even meant in the wrong way. People want to tell you that they don't have the time. This is very opposite to pile 1. They don't have as much time to spend with you. So if you're that type of friend where you've been wanting to hang out with people here and there, someone wants to let you know. I'm not getting everyone, who is talking, who wants to say this to you. I'm just getting a few energies that may want to tell you this, is that they want to tell you that they don't have time to hang out with you. Okay, and it's not that they don't want to, they just don't have the time to. Someone wants to let you know that they have something on their mind. Okay, they have money, they have a purpose, they have a job they're aiming to get, or a business they're trying to start. Someone is looking for something financial in terms of opportunity, so therefore they don't have the time to always keep up with you. Okay, and it's working slow, right? This person's slow and steady wins the race kind of person. Like, they're working on their grind, they're working on their career, and that's why they don't have the time for you, because we have I'm busy. So it's not that someone doesn't want to see you. They want to see you, but they don't have the time to, but they're very loyal to you. Okay, so for some of you, this could even be a relationship. For some of you, you could be in a relationship with someone, or a talking stage, or whatever it may be, a romantic connection of some sort, and you could be thinking, oh my God, this person doesn't care about me, they don't put me as a priority, I feel so abandoned. And this could even be for friendships, but I'm getting a lot of you could be for love. But whoever this is, this person wants to let you know that it's not that they don't like you. It's not that they don't value you. It's not that they don't want to see you. They are just busy, okay? But they are still devoted to you in their heart space. We have loyalty. This person still thinks about you. This person still cares about you. You were on this person's mind rent free. However, they want to let you know that because of the goals and the dreams and the aspirations this person's trying to achieve in their life right now, this is a distraction to them. So that's why they can't give you as much time as they would like to. They want to let you know that they are busy, okay? For others of you, it's not love, it's just someone else, maybe friends, family, maybe a parental figure. But regardless, someone wants to let you know that, okay? Other than that, people do want to let you know that you are ride or die. They want to let you know that they are by your side. They care about you. I'm getting pile too. Sometimes you may think people don't care about you. You may think that, oh, do people make the time the way I would make the time for them? Or do people make the effort the way I would go and make the effort for them? But these people want to let you know that they still very much care about you. They want the best for you. But right now, they're in a tough, tight spot. Someone also wants to let you know that it's not just about being busy. Someone wants to meet you, but finances are getting in the way, especially if you live at a distance from this person, or you live very far from this person. Someone wants to let you know that money is getting in between the both of you. Like, that's the reason why they can't see you, because one, they can't afford to hang out all the time, or it will cost a lot of money for travel, so they would rather invest that time into themselves, into a nice cooked meal, and just grind and bang out work, and then meet you whenever their next payday is, or whenever they get money, okay? Especially with the I'm busy. Yeah, this person is building something, okay? I'm not getting this is a lot of people then. I'm getting only like one person, maximum two, but mostly one person. Its energy is coming up for this reading, and it's just telling me that they just want to let you know that they still care about you, they still value you. And if you ever felt like someone didn't care about you, or because they weren't making the time or the effort to see you, to spend time with you, you probably interpreted the fact that maybe they don't care about you, maybe they don't like you. You are wrong. This person really does care about you. We have loyalty. This person always wants to stick by you, okay? But right now they're chasing abundance. They're trying to accumulate funds. I feel like this person also feels a bit unstable in their life. Like, they feel like they're not where they want to be. So they're trying to work on that for the time being. And then when they come out of that, they're all yours, because right now they're busy, okay? I'm also getting there is someone else in your energy that is working up the courage to come and approach you. So this could be a no contact or little to no contact situation with some of you guys, where this person and you haven't spoken in a while, but they're coming back around, and they're going to explain that they were just busy. Okay, someone is taking the time to come towards you because in this moment they are focusing on work and career. Okay. Yeah, I'm surprised that energy came, because it seems too personal. It seemed too like one person or two people max want to let you know this. It doesn't seem like a lot of people, it's not like part one where it's like, oh, many people want to tell you this, or many people feel this for you. This is coming across as just one specific person. I think overall people acknowledge that the connection, the friendship, whatever relationship you have with others is solid, and people want to let you know that even if you guys don't meet up often, or you guys don't talk often or connect often, people want to let you know that the love is still there. Okay, they're still there. If you need them, if you want to rely on them emotionally, they're there for you, but they can't be consistent right now, and that's due to finances. But that's all I'm getting. I'm surprised. Part two seems very specific. It doesn't seem like it's like a lot of people. It just seemed like it's one person in your life. Maybe their energy is so strong, but that's all that's coming. Okay. I also have rewards. So for some of you, it's most likely this person, but it could be another energy coming through saying that everything they're doing is for you, and there'll be a reward at the end of the tunnel. So someone's hustling and grinding, and they want to present you with a gift once they got what they needed. For some of you, it could be a ring if you're in a committed relationship. But for others of you, it's just quality time or just a random gift. Another confirmation I'm getting is some of you may end up spending, this person may end up giving you a Christmas gift. A Christmas gift. But that's all I'm getting. Okay, I'm going to move on. That was very specific, so I will not be surprised if that doesn't resonate with many people. But don't forget to drop a comment and subscribe and let me know what you guys want to see next. I didn't announce that in pile 1, but I'm going to do it for all the other piles. So for pile 2, 1947. I'm sorry, pile 3. Where is my head today? Pile 3, 1947. You guys chose the Cayman and the Poppy, which is dreams. We have Death, which is Scorpio. We have the King of Cups, which is water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The King of Cups has been coming up in a lot of these readings, like I've noticed a lot, especially for, my battery's running low, especially for pile 3. I don't know if anyone has chosen pile 3 in other readings, like a lot recently, but I've noticed the King of Cups is usually there a lot. Okay, we have the Sun card, which is Leo energy, fire energy, so water and fire. And then we have third eye. Okay, very intuitive. I'm hearing a Hannah Montana song, but I don't know what it's called. I'm hearing Standing One by One. I don't know. Standing One by One. I don't know what the song is. Oh, I hope it comes back to me. I don't know if it has anything to do with this pile or if it's just random, but I'll probably Google it later. Okay, so what do people want to tell you guys but can't? Okay, people want to let you know that you've changed a lot. Okay, we have the Death card. Okay, some people may feel really abandoned by you. They feel like you're just walking on your own journey and you're not really taking them along the ride to your new life. But for others of you, people are acknowledging that you've changed a lot. They want to let you know that pile 3, you've changed. And this could be good and this could be bad depending on who it is. I'm getting it's a mixture of both energies, but a lot of people do acknowledge that you've changed so much. You've changed drastically, you know. For others of you, this is just people acknowledging the change, and then for others is people acknowledging it with the feeling of abandonment, like you may not talk to these people anymore. It may be people from the past, okay, or it's just people who feel like they are becoming a part of your past, okay. People also want to let you know that you're very intuitive. We have the third eye chakra. People want to ask you, how do you know things? Okay, some of you could be tarot readers like myself, okay, and that is most likely the situation. Or even if you're not a tarot reader, you guys could be just very intuitive people. And people want to ask you, like, how do you know this? Like, how do you know this information? Where are you getting this information from? Especially if you read tarot just like me. I get this a lot myself. Shit, maybe this power resonates with me. But yeah, like, people want to know, like, how do you know this? Like, how did you know that? You guys could also be very great judges of characters. So it's like, even when you sense something's off or you know certain things about people, sometimes people ask, how do you know? I used to get this a lot when it came to birthdays. Like, all it takes is one person to tell me their birthday once and I remember it for a lifetime. It can never be etched outside my brain, and I don't know why. Like, I don't know, but for some reason it's just with birthdays specifically. No matter how close we are or how distant we are, even if I've just met a person once in my life and they told me it's their birthday, I will just remember that date forever. And whenever I see that person, I'm like, oh, happy birthday. And they're just sitting there like, how did you know that? So you guys could just know random things about people, but whether it's been told to you or not, whether it's information shared to you or you just pick up on information randomly, yeah, people want to know, how do you know what you know? People want to tell you that they feel like you are very intuitive and it can freak them out a little bit, okay? Again, some of you could be tarot readers like me. I'm getting that vibe. People do want to let you know that you actually really make them happy, okay? With this Sun card, they really like your energy. I'm getting people want to say that you really have good energy. But what I don't understand is, why don't they just tell you this? Like, it's not bad information. You don't have bad, like, I don't know why. Like, this seems like a compliment. Like, why would they not want to tell you this? Okay. But maybe it's just like a thought that comes to their head, but they just feel like, okay, I just don't want to let them know that it's a bit random. But yeah, I feel like overall people want to tell you, yeah, you've changed a lot. There's something about you that's very intuitive. Like, you always end up knowing things about this person or just intuitively picking up. Even people who do you dirty, so people who don't have the best of intentions for you, you end up picking up on the fact that they have bad intentions and they want to know, how the hell do you know that? Same with the sorry guys, same with the King of Cups. You're very intuitive, but people also want to let you know that you're a very, very compassionate and very kind person, and they want to know, like, have you always been this way? Okay, people want to actually compliment you. If anything, people want to let you know how compassionate and how sincere and genuine you really are, and how they don't come across this. Okay, I heard wise. Okay, so some people want to let you know that they find you really wise, you know, and emotionally mature. Okay, I feel like even people who you may have argued with, or people from the past who you fell off with, people want to let you know that you've done a lot of growth. You've done a lot of growth and transformation at such a rapid pace. So people want to let you know, like, how have you changed? Like, how have you grown so quickly and so well? Okay. Someone also wants to let you know that you've become very, very beautiful as you've grown older. Like, you've had a glow up. But I understand why that person wouldn't want to tell you this, because it implies that you were ugly before, even if that's not what they're trying to say. Like, when someone says, wow, you had a glow up, it's a compliment because they're acknowledging that you look very beautiful and very handsome now. But then it also comes across as if, like, wait, are you saying I didn't look beautiful or handsome before? Even if that's not like their intention, that's not what they meant, you know, but it comes across that way, and that's why they wouldn't want to say that. We also have dreams. So yeah, people want to let you know that they do dream about you. I'm taking this literally, okay? People may say, like, oh my God, like, I've had a dream about pal 3, but I don't know how to let pal 3 they know that without coming across as very creepy. And I don't know if it's my lack of social awareness, but one time I actually had a dream about someone who I knew from childhood. They were in my primary school, and then I had a strong urge to find them, and then I found them, and I randomly DM'd them. I'm like, hey, I know it's been a while, but how are you doing? Sorry that I'm messaging you so randomly, but I had a dream about you. Do you know how creepy that comes across? But I didn't realize how creepy that comes across. So yeah, I can understand why these people wouldn't want to tell you that, because it does come across as creepy. So yeah, people want to let you know that they do dream about you guys. But they don't know why, but you pop up in a lot of people's dreams. But this could also be that you are a dream for many people, as in you are the ideal partner, or the ideal friend, or the ideal, you know, person that they'd want to be surrounded with. People also want to let you know that whatever dream you're trying to achieve, that they have full belief in that you will achieve it. Okay, I love these piles so far. It's not giving off any negative energy. Okay. Yeah, people want to let you know that you, like, even though you've matured, like, you've become this king, regardless of your gender, you still are in touch with your inner child, and they really do admire that. They really do like the fact that you never allow anyone to dull your shine, and they want to let you know, how do you do it? Basically, they want to ask you, a question. How do you manage to just live your best life without any fear of judgment, without any fear of things not working out? Like, how do you live so freely, you know, like, you don't fear anything? It's almost like the Fool card, but with a twist, you know. How do you manage to have such a positive outlook in life? And I think this is what people would actually tell you, that they feel like you have been through so much, hence why you've matured and you've changed, but they acknowledge the fact that you still have a positive mindset despite what you've gone through. It's giving the same energy of people who believe in God. You know, I believe in God, but like, people also wonder, oh, how can you believe in God when all these bad things have happened? And if God is so great, why did he allow these things to happen? And yet you could be those people who may, you know, you believe in God, you have this faith or this belief in a higher power, yet you may have struggled, but you don't allow those struggles to turn you into a bitter person, or make you think that, okay, because I struggled, then that means God doesn't exist. You know, for example, like, you guys could be very strong in your faith if you follow a religion, okay? But people do want to let you know, like, oh my God, like, you have changed, you've transformed so much. How do you do it? And how do you stay active? How do you stay happy? How do you stay high vibe, you know? But yeah, people, I think, if anything, pal 3, more so, people have questions for you. Like, how do you know this? How did you change? How do you manage to do that? Like, it's more like questions, okay? Which can denote that people want to learn a lot from you, pal 3, okay? Yeah, for people in the past, they want to know why you don't talk to them. So some people could take this personally, that you don't talk to them. I'm getting with part 3, I don't think it's personal, but people, you know, everybody sees himself as a son, okay? Everybody sees himself as, like, you know, the world revolves around them. So when you don't talk to them, they kind of take it like, wait a second, like, why don't we talk anymore? But maybe you guys do talk, but you just don't talk often, you know? But yeah, that's what I'm getting for pile 3. I'm going to move on to pile 4. I can hear my older son. I'm going to speed up this reading. So for pile 4, 29 minutes and 36 seconds, you guys chose the Ram and the Dahlia, determination. Okay, it's giving Aries energy. We have the 9 of Swords, which is air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Leo energy with the Strength card. We have Ace of Wands, okay, with fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then we have fear. So what do people want to tell you, pile 4, but are afraid to tell you? Okay. You intimidate some people, okay? A lot of people want to let you know that you can be a little bit intimidating. And I don't think it's because you guys are scary or you guys are, you know, like you're coming off as unfriendly. I think it's more to do with your energy alone, okay? You're very perceptive and very analytical. Some of you guys could have Virgo in your chart, but you pay attention to detail. So oftentimes some people feel a little bit criticized in your energy. Even if you're not criticizing them, they may feel like there's a fear in coming towards you. Some of you guys could also be very attractive, and that within itself can be intimidating. I always joke to my friends, or not my friends, I remember mentioning this at work at some point. I'm like, oh my God, very beautiful, stunning people are very intimidating for me, because it's like, how do I talk to you, you know? And it's not coming from a place of you're so good looking, like, oh my God, I want to you. It's coming from a place of you are so beautiful that all I want to do is just watch you. Like, I don't even have the intention to get into a relationship with someone who's just attractive or anything. It's more to do with like, I just want to watch you, but it comes across as creepy, so then I can't watch you. So it makes me feel like if I do look at you, I have to say something, and I don't have anything to say. I'd rather just watch you. So you guys could be very good looking, okay? And a lot of people may feel a little bit like intimidated by that, because I'm interpreting that due to the fear. But for some of you, yeah, a lot of people may fear you for whatever reason it may be. I'm not getting you guys being scary. You're not giving that sort of energy. I think that's my son. 1 second, guys, because I don't want to edit this, so I'm gonna come back. Okay. Now he just wanted a popsicle, as Americans call it, or an ice lolly, what we call in the UK. But I have to speed it up because he wanted 2 and I gave him 1. Okay, so yeah, as I was saying, yeah, people may fear you guys. I don't know what it is. Some of you guys, I don't know, maybe it's your aesthetic. You may give off a little bit of witchy vibes, if you will, or emo vibes. Whatever it is, I'm getting its appearance. It's got nothing to do with you coming off in a rude way, okay, or like a uninviting way. It's just more to do with like something to do with how you look. Could make people nervous. Look at me, I'm starting even now. So maybe you guys are just very attractive people, or it's like the way you dress is something to do with that, because you make people feel fear. You also make people look at themselves, okay? You make people feel like they're not doing enough, okay? With this 9 of Swords, you make people overthink, all right? I think especially this is more so for love, like romance. I feel like if you've been having trouble finding a partner, finding a stable relationship with someone, I think it's because someone, like whoever you connect with, they always think in their mind you can do better than them. So it's almost like they feel like, yeah, I don't measure up. There's just a nervousness I feel with pile 4. Like you make people feel very nervous, and they would like to let you know that, but at the same time they can't put their finger on why they feel that way, even if it is just appearance. They can't pin down what it is about you that makes them feel that way. But I am assuming it's because you guys are attractive, okay? Especially with the Ace of Wands here. This is like crush energy. This is like, oh, you get me excited energy. So there's something about you that makes people feel nervous. I also am getting that people want to let you know that if you text them and you message them, they get nervous for whatever reason. I don't know if it's, you know, if it's like, oh my God, like I can't believe I got a message from Power 4 kind of nervous, or you may come off as a little bit confrontational and it makes people feel a bit uncomfortable. Okay. Regardless of what it is, I'm getting you guys have firm boundaries. Okay. Very, very firm boundaries. And it makes other people question, like, okay, like, let me be cautious about what I say to Power 4. Let me reword this about what I say to Power 4. There's just something about being on edge in regards to contacting you or seeing you. A lot of these people tend to hold back with the Strength card from you, because of this initial fear. It could be intimidation, but I don't know what it is. I'm also getting like some people don't want to look stupid in front of you. So maybe you guys are very intellectual people and they want to let you know, like, oh my God, like being around you could be a little bit triggering for me. So I don't know how to communicate with you. I don't know what to say, because I'm getting a lot of holding back, but still feeling excited. Okay. So people still see you as very beautiful, handsome, but it's like they don't know what to do with these feelings, because again, you make them feel really nervous. You make them feel like holding back. So you guys could have like, I don't know, like pretty privilege. There's just some nervous energy. People feel really nervous in your presence, or they feel confronted, or they just feel some sort of like a lack of control when they're around you. For some of you, it is simply because you're attractive, because I'm hearing, I get so weak in the knees. Na, 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 na. I don't know where that's from, but I know it's like a old song, maybe from 2000 era or the 90s, or maybe even 80s. I can't remember, but basically, like, you make people feel really weak in the knees. Okay. But we have determination. So yeah, some people are very determined to overcome this, because people actually do want to be in your presence, but it's just the nervousness they feel around you for whatever reason. Okay. I feel like this can be overcome with time, whoever this is energy I'm picking up on. Especially in regards to love, you get people who really want to court you, who really want to be with you, but they feel like, oh my God, Power 4 could do way better than me, so I might as well not invest that much. Even if you do manage to match people or meet up with people, like they always think in their head, Power 4 is too good for me. But then I'm getting, for some people who you may be in contact with but have taken a step back, I feel like, especially if this is like dating related, they do intend to come back stronger. Like when they feel a bit more like, okay, I've accumulated this, okay, I'm on Power 4's level, I can approach Power 4. But until then, they kind of feel like, okay, let me hold back a little bit. There's just some nervousness that I'm getting, that people want to let you know that you make them feel nervous. Especially if you're a woman, okay, and a lot of men feel this way even more so. This is going to apply to everyone, but most especially if you're a woman, because the Strength card I'm thinking of now, especially because it's on the card itself, the woman is taming the lion. So it's making me think of a woman taming a man. Like some men may want to let you know, especially if you like men and you're a woman, some men may want to let you know that you know how to control them, you know how to tame them. Okay, you guys could be like seductive or sirens. It's like, you know how to tame people if you want to. Like I'm not getting an evil vibe from you guys, but if you really wanted to manipulate people, you could. It's giving siren. It's giving, like, makes me, when I think of sirens, I think of Scorpio energy, Pisces energy. Who else? What other sign? I wouldn't say Gemini, but then again, people do say that Geminis are, like, a lot of people don't like Geminis, basically. Like, people say, oh, they could be manipulative. So maybe Gemini, but I think of Pisces only because of how dreamy Pisces can be, like, especially their eyes. And Scorpios are just have that very dark version of, like, beauty, like, very, like, I will trap you with my eyes alone, or I'll trap you with my energy alone. Like, they have magnetism. So it makes me think of things like that. And it just makes me think of like a woman that can really tame a man, like, especially if, like, I would not be surprised, Power 4, if you're the type of person that, like, you can tame men that usually could not be tamed. So if they're like a player, like, they usually can't be tamed, but with you, like, they would be tamed kind of energy, Yeah, like, I'm hearing tricks up my sleeve. Like, I feel like a lot of men would be very, like, they wouldn't want to tell you this, but they feel like you have control over them, whether you believe that or not, okay? And they don't want you to know that. That's why that's why it's in the reading. I can understand. Like, why would you want to let someone know that, they have power over you? They might take advantage, or that's their fear, at least. But you make people feel vulnerable. I just think of like a person holding a mirror to another person. You make people feel very vulnerable, and some people are not ready to face that. So you may unintentionally inflict fear in people, but that's all what's coming. I don't know what that energy came from, or what that energy was trying to say, where it came from. Sorry. RIP English. I'm going to move on to the next pile. Don't forget to drop a comment down below if you feel like that resonates, and take care. So let's move on to pile 5, 39, 31. You guys chose the possum and the peony, which is bashfulness. This is all about being shy, scared, or timid. Okay, I used to like fully say in my readings, oh, this is someone talking smack about you, because I thought I was confusing bashing with bashfulness. Okay, now I know. We have water sign energy with the 2 of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and more water energy with the 3 of Cups. And we have this X word. Okay, intimacy. Okay, physical intimacy. So what do people want to tell you? They want to tell you that they want that. Plain and simple. Power 5. People want to tell you that they want to beep you. They want to FUK you, basically. But it's not coming from a place of like only lust, even though I know, it's easy to think of it just lustful in that way. I'm getting like it's also coming from a bit of like intimacy in terms of emotional intimacy, because we have the 2 of Cups. This is like the 2 people being on mutual terms, looking lovingly into each other's eyes. It's giving let's make love kind of energy, as opposed to let's just do it rough. Okay, with the 3 of Cups, I'm also getting even in friendships. So you have friends that want to tell you like, oh, like they would be down to what with you, but even if it like moves to a relationship, they'd be willing to like basically destroy that risk. Okay, but for others, it's like people who are not even your friends, people who really want to date you, they want to fall in love with you and do that. Anyone who you've been intimate with as well, like they want to let you know that they wanted something more, but they feel shy. Of course, I don't blame them for not wanting to tell you this, because how the hell do you just tell someone this so randomly, But we have bashfulness, so this is all about being shy and timid. So people want to let you know that power 5, you make them nervous, similar to power 4 a little bit, but not quite. It's like you make them shy and nervous because they have a crush on you. A lot of people do like you. I'm not getting a lot of people approach you in such a serious manner, and if it's so, it's usually the people you don't want. But I'm getting even the people that you do want feel this way for you, but they may hold off, and that could be for multiple reasons. Maybe they feel like, oh, you already have other options, they don't want to be another option, or it may be that they're in a stage in their life where they can't give you that, or they whatever it may be, whatever the reasons. I'm just giving examples, by the way, guys. A lot of people do find you attractive, but it's coming from a place of like ideal partner. Okay, like I would ideally want to be with power 5 long term. Okay, even friends, like people want to ruin the friendship with you. They want intimate time with you, not just physically but even emotionally, but they feel shy to say it, because I think I'm falling for you. So a lot of people do want to tell you that, but again, sometimes it really is just a case of not wanting to ruin the friendship, or sometimes it really is just a case of I don't want to creep power 5 out, and perhaps I shouldn't be viewing power 5 in that way. Power 5 is not giving me the sign that they like me, so I might as well just dead this sort of fantasy. But regardless, that's just what's coming. It seemed very short and to the point. So maybe, who knows, like maybe some people are like, okay, if I can't be with power 5, I will settle for having at least one juicy night with power 5. I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know if you guys, I don't know if this would offend you, but that's just what's coming through. People do want to spend the night with you. People do, like, they do fantasize about these things with you. I'm getting for some people, like, it's just random. Like, it's like they could see you in such a different way, and then out of nowhere, they would probably, like, I don't know, like, have a dream about you, or they just daydream that about you based upon maybe a conversation or two you would have had with them, and then they just goes on a tangent, okay? Yeah. I heard orange and I heard apple, and I don't know what that has to do with this reading, but hey, if that resonates with anyone, and maybe it does. Is there anything else? I don't think anything else is coming. I think it's just pretty straightforward. A lot of people want to make love to you. A lot of people want to have something long term with you and have the privilege to make love with you every day. Okay. And some people want to ruin their friendship with you. They want to be more than friends. Um, yeah. And overall, I'm getting people just would tell you that they want to be closer to you than what you already are. Okay. Even if it doesn't go to that extent of, physical intimacy, like people just want the closeness that comes with you. Maybe you give off an energy where, when you're like very nice to people, you go above and beyond for them and they start to think like, oh my God, like, does Pal 5 like me? But really you're just being polite, you're just being friendly, you're just being a good person. And then maybe they're starved of that sort of intimacy and then they start thinking in a different kind of direction. It's giving that. It kind of reminds me, I low key, not trying to shade my man. If my man is watching this, hey boo, not trying to shade him, but it kind of reminds me of that. Like I was very nice to him, but I wasn't flirting with him. I was just nice. You see, like I remember him telling me, like I started to wonder, like if you started to feel the same way about me, and I was like, I was just being nice, but at the same time, I did develop a crush on you after. But initially, I was just being nice. Are you not used to people being nice to you? So sometimes that can happen. Like when someone is so used to toxicity, but then they come across such a really great person, then it's normal to fall for them, etc. So I feel like a lot of people feel that way for you. But that's what I'm gonna say for Pile 5 because this is YouTube. This is not Patreon. Okay, I'm going to move on to the last pile. So pile 6, 45. Synchronicity. We have the fox and the ivy, which is adaptability. Air sign energy with the ace of swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Earth energy with the with the 3 of pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Aries energy with the Emperor card. A lot of Aries and Leo in these piles these days. We have more fire energy with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with the 10 of Wands. Then we have water energy with the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, 6 of Cups. And then we have anger. Woo-wee! What do people want to tell you, pal 6? Okay, I'm getting one clear message already. And I was getting this when I was shuffling pile 6 anyway. You have people, who you actually make angry. Unintentionally, of course, but you actually either make these people angry or you make these people upset, but they don't have the courage to confront you. Okay, because I'm getting with anger, but then when I was shuffling and I got the 10 of Wands, I heard suppressing. So you make people feel really angry. And like, again, it's not even coming out of like randomness. Like sometimes you may unintentionally hurt someone's feelings. And, we all unintentionally hurt people's feelings in general. It's not like you go out of your way to hurt these people, but you may do something that really upsets someone or makes them angry. And instead of confronting you, they just bury it inside because they don't want to rock the boat. They don't know how to confront you because you give off Emperor energy. You make people feel a little bit like, ooh, like you guys may come off as a bit of a authoritative kind of a person, so people respect you and you command a lot of respect, so people just they don't want to get on your bad side, so they kind of just bury the feelings inside. I'm also getting people don't want to end friendships with you or end relationships with you. They'd rather like suppress any anger or upset or resentment or feeling sadness or whatever it may be against you in order to have you. I'm not getting any animosity here though. I'm getting people who just generally just feel like they generally just feel like if you upset them or you hurt them or you trigger them or you make them feel small or whatever it may be, unintentionally, of course. I don't think my subscribers are the type of people that go around being mean to people, but they just don't have the courage to confront you. They just genuinely feel like I don't want to rock the boat with pile 6. I don't know if it's because you guys are intimidating or you guys are very like boss energy, like authoritative, or they just respect you so much. They don't want to end the friendship. They don't want to end the relationship with you. So they kind of just bury it inside. Because I'm getting that there's an urge to... my battery's running low. I'm getting there's an urge to communicate with you, but it's also a challenge. Okay. These people also want to let you know that they see you as superior, because I'm being drawn to that in the 3 of Pentacles. Like you see how these 2 people are looking up at this one person and they're talking to each other as they're looking up at that one person, which tells me people actually see you as superior to them and better than them in a lot of things, especially in the field of work. And it makes people feel like, okay, I don't want to get on their bad side. I feel like they're doing their thing. And, like it makes them feel like you know what you're doing and they don't want to say anything to upset you. You should reassure these people that you're open to being wrong and it's okay to tell you things, because these people are actually like, they hold it within themselves. With this Six of Cups, people also want to let you know that they really do think about you a lot, like fondly. Like a lot of people have a lot of good things about you on their mind. They miss you when you're not around. Similar to Power One. Maybe there's some messages in there for you for Power One, but a lot of people do miss you, and you do appear in people's minds a lot. You live in people's minds rent free, okay? Especially people who you're not in their life anymore. But a lot of people respect you. So instead of getting angry with you, these people suppress the anger, and then instead they just learn to adapt to the situation. It's like I'm getting people would rather say I'm sorry to you, even if they don't feel like they're wrong, because they just don't want to anger you or they don't want to lose you. Okay, you got people who are willing to do anything for you. Okay, a lot of people feel like you are very adaptable. Okay, but they want to be adaptable towards you. It's like if something upset them, they try and gaslight themselves into thinking, no, maybe I'm not upset. Maybe I'm just a bit too sensitive. It's fine, because they have so much respect for you, Pal 6. Okay, so people are willing to adapt their schedule, their time, their anger, their emotions, their anything for you. Okay, their energy alone for you. People, I'm not gonna lie, not everybody is themselves when they're around you. So people sometimes put on an act around you because they want to impress you, and it's not coming from a place of being fake and in a kind of like mean way, but it's like people just want to impress you. They really do look up to you, Yeah, it's giving fan energy, but a lot of people would love to let you know that they miss you. They feel like they haven't seen you in a while, they haven't heard from you, they miss you. But a lot of people would love to let you know that you are on their mind. Okay. A lot of people want to let you know that they're going through a lot of problems, and they feel like you have the solution to their problems. However, they don't want to bother you. They feel like they don't want to overburden you with their problems, so they keep it within. But I'm also getting people may have a grievance against you, but again, they bury it inside because they don't want to lose your friendship or your relationship. Yeah, I'm getting similar to Power One. It's to do with the time. Yeah, with the anger here, like people feel like you don't make time for them, and it kind of makes them feel insignificant. But with this Three of Pentacles, yeah, people understand, like even in the workplace, like you're doing what you do, and you may do what you do very skilled. You may be surpassing someone in your workplace, and they kind of feel some type of way about it. But then at the same time, it's like they can't even hate on you because you're genuinely like, you're just doing your job. But they want to learn from you. And people also will let you know that they want some sort of foundation with you. Okay. But yeah, I'm just getting people want to have a conversation with you. People want to talk to you a lot more than what you're willing to allow yourself to like be entertained by. Yeah, I think that's mostly what's coming up. Even with the adaptability here, like people want to let you know that they're willing to change their schedule, to change their lifestyle, to change themselves just to be around you. That's not healthy though. Like reassure these people that they can be themselves. Okay, if they want to make changes, that's on them, but don't like allow them to understand that you're not judgmental. Like they could just be themselves. Okay, they don't have to pretend to be anything. But maybe this could also mean that you motivate people to want to change and adapt and up a level by being around you. But I'm also getting that some people want you to adapt your time for them so that they feel like, there's still closeness to you. Because you're like a butterfly, Pile 6. You're very, very beautiful, very authentic, very free-spirited, but very hard to catch. Okay, and that's what these people want to let you know. Like, you're very hard to pin down. If you're a woman, a lot of people want to let you know that you carry a lot of like domineering energy, like masculine energy, and it's not coming from a bad place. Like I think it's more like an observation. It makes them feel like, okay, so how can I captivate Power 6 when they act like this? Especially if you're single, like people feel like you're very hard to pin down. But if you're not, then they feel like, okay, I like disregard that message. This is just a general reading, but if you're a man, I'm getting, yeah, you carry a lot of masculine energy, and a lot of people feel very like intimidated but impressed by you. And they want to let you know that, but again, they don't know how to word that. But that's what I'm getting. I'm gonna end the reading here. My son is quite quiet, and I get worried when that happens because it makes you think, oh, he's up to something. So let me know what you guys want to see next, and take care. Bye.